And now, coming to you from the Pensado Media Center, powered by Westlake Pro.
Spring cleaning, we'll explain that. Total Studio Weekly winner and a brand new ITL. You're at the place, it's Pensado's place.
Hey everybody, thanks for dropping by here at my studio in Fab Factory. Got a lot of things to talk to you about today. You want to get us started, Herb?
Sure. Just like he said, family, it's great to see you again, and also great to see our awesome partners. They are 1500 or Nothing, the Blackbird Academy, Westlake Pro, Avid, NAMM, Groove 3, a brand new sponsor, Warm Audio, and Fab Factory. All right, DP, we're in your control room. You want to explain why we're here?
I do. But first, let's announce the winner of the Total Studio Package by IK Multimedia.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to do it or do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, announce away.
Well, the winner is, drum roll please, Ruben Rougouski from Argentina.
Congratulations, Ruben. You are winning the Total Studio 2 package. Love the fact that you're international from Argentina, which means the rest of you, all you have to do is forward your emails to this link, bit.ly/IK Spring 2018. That's bit.ly/IK Spring 2018. Enter to win 3 more prizes, Total Studio 2 next week, and then Total Studio Max 2 weeks after that. All from IK Multimedia. Don't miss it.
Earlier I said that we were here at Fab Factory, guys. Herb, why are we here?
Well, we're here because in the evolution of our show over time, we have now been at 4 or 5 different places, and we like to take the opportunity to refresh the show and make it new and so on and so forth. And interestingly enough, where we were before, the building got sold. So we are excited about our new home and new look and refresh. We call it spring cleaning. It's about 2 weeks away. We've been working on it for a little while, which is why you've seen all these various places that we've been and coming to you and some greatest hit stuff. It's going to be super cool. We got some really interesting guests coming up. Actually, next week, our guy Chongor will be giving us a piece from Tokyo in Japan, where he just returned. The week after that, we're going to have a Pulitzer Prize winning audio mixer, amazing. The week after that, a super hot rock producer. We got a YouTube live show coming. There's a bunch of live events that Dave and I are going to be at. I think the cities we're going to are Nashville and Chicago, New York, LA, Miami. We'll get you calendars and stuff like that. So we've been busy while we're getting ready to be busy, and it's exciting. You excited about all this?
You know, I am. You mentioned earlier how many times that we've moved, and it seems to rejuvenate us and give us a new perspective on things. I'm looking forward to the new place. I really am.
Yep. Here's what we're going to do. We're giving you an abbreviated show this time. We've got a great ITL. We wanted to give you an update. Got a lot of stuff going on. Dave, why don't you introduce the ITL and then wrap it up?
I've been doing some new things on my drum aux lately, and I want to share those with you. You're going to see that in this new ITL coming up. Also, I'd like to take this moment, Herb and I, to thank you for your support, always hanging out with us, and we'll see you soon. Hey everybody, I got a pretty cool one for you today. I'm recently doing a lot of different things with my drum aux, trying to learn about different ways to approach a drum aux. Why do you need a drum aux? Well, there's certain things you can do sonically and feel-wise at that point in the process that you can't do on the stereo bus. Now, me personally, I like to get my stereo bus dynamics, like compressors and limiters, I like to make them happy. They don't sound too good when you get too much reduction from them. So I like to take the drum aux, condition it a little bit so I can make the limiters happy. I don't know if you remember my philosophy, but compressors and limiters, I don't like to get a 10 dB reduction on one. I'd rather get a 2 dB reduction on 5. And that's about as deep as we're going to go on the math today, so don't panic. Check this out. This is one of my favorite artists right now. Her name is Louisa. She's an amazing DJ. My friend Vice Cooler and Louisa co-produced this track, and I love these drums. They remind me of Vice's personality. He's really aggressive and he's fearless, and so is Louisa. She's probably the most fearless artist I've ever worked with. So let me play you what we've got, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so now let's see what we've got. Here's the drums and a couple little extra things. Now you'll notice two things right away. There's a lot of scribbling over here. If you care, take a look at it. I'll give you some insights into some of my settings. I'm using a parallel. Now what I've done is I've just let them receive the same signal from all of the drum tracks. You can do it any way you want on your DAW of choice. All of these things should work. Now, the philosophy behind this parallel track is to increase the mid-range energy and to kind of give it a little wider stereo placement. So here's just that track. So what we're doing there is we're using one of my favorite drum limiters. This is a great setting, Massey, 2007. And then we're going into Altiverb, into a tunnel. And then I'm using this JST, Joy Surges widener. This is one of my favorites. So let's break this down. This is what we're getting from the Massey. Here's without the reverb. And here's what we're getting from the widener. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now, this is the appetizer. Here's the main course. Check this out. That's without. This frequency right here was conflicting with some things in the drums and in the low end of some of the music and some of the vocals. So we just dipped that out. And sometimes when you do these sorts of things where you're trying to move a frequency out of the way of other things, there's some engineers that can just go straight to it and do it. I'm not one of those guys. I have to kind of hunt for it. So I know there's something down there. I'll just slide it around until I hear the effect I want to hear. And that's the way I do it. And this is what I liked. And then this is just generally EQ'd to make it sound better. The Clariphonic, you can't see it. I'm using the real one, but what I did for you was recreate it with the plug-in, which is just as good. Well, if it's just as good, Dave, why'd you use the outboard? Well, the outboard gives me something slightly different, but the same quality. So I don't think you can tell the difference if you just play with this, and this is a good setting to start off with. You might want to not go this high. This is a pretty high frequency. I'm guessing in the 30s or 40K. You might want to start off here, but I want it to be subtle. It's a gradual slope down, and so I'm getting some 10K because it's such a gradual slope. And then the J37 tape machine. I find I'm using this a lot more. This is really a good setting if you can see it. Might be something to check out. I'm gonna give you examples. Now, this guy's a beast. This is one of my favorite versions of the classic SSL stereo bus compressor. I always try to keep my oversampling as high as I can. And sometimes 4 or 8 will sound better, so just check them out. This song I chose 16. I love this plugin, love this plugin, love this plugin. And then the Massey again, the 2007. We've got a little different thing going on here. Now let's check the drums without the parallel, and this is what we got. So Hear that knock? Ooh, beautiful, huh? Wow, I like that with that in. Shit, let's just leave that in. But this is the money. Catch that? Listen to the decay on the snare. Listen to the snare. Focus on the snare. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then here's the star of the show. It's called cytomic glue, and that's really what it's doing. And then our limiter. Okay, now, one last thing and I'm gonna let you go. Check this out. Let's start from 0. Now watch it get wider, watch it get fatter, and watch it come more in your face. Without it. With it. It's a little rumbly, so let's pull that back a little bit. Cool stuff. Whatever DAW you're using, as always, the principles apply. So the principles, if we break those down, clear out some of the stuff you don't need frequency-wise, enhance the stuff that needs to be enhancing, find something that gives you not just frequency, but some kind of psychoacoustic thing going on that gives you some saturation, and then more saturation from, say, a tape machine. I wanted this to have a little bit of that tape, but I wanted to control the transient. So it's not classic tape, it's modern tape. There's no such thing, but let's just pretend like there is. And then here again, this is to make my stereo bus dynamics happy, and this is the same thing. And then I felt I was missing something, and so we widened the low end, and we kind of clamped down on it a little harder than we normally would to get it to enhance the mid-range and keep that mid-range in your face. So those are the concepts. So I hope you got something from that. Fun showing it to you. See you next time.